The atrocities in Bucha, Ukraine, are classified as war crimes around the world. These are blamed on Putin. Can a lawsuit be brought against him for this? The atrocities in the small Ukrainian town of Bucha have caused horror around the world. Internationally, Russian President Vladimir Putin is held responsible for these and other war crimes. But could Putin be brought before a court at all? The International Criminal Court in The Hague would be the competent court. It prosecutes individual suspects for war crimes, crimes against humanity and genocide, and has a mandate for the territory of Ukraine. Investigations into war crimes in Ukraine have been launched. Chief Prosecutor Karim Khan has already initiated investigations into war crimes in Ukraine and sent a team to the war zone. It is unclear whether the investigators have already traveled to Bucha. It is crucial that evidence is collected as early and as comprehensively as possible, because they are the basis for an indictment. The Public Prosecutor's Office of Ukraine, a European investigative team, and human rights organizations are also collecting evidence such as photos, videos, remains of ammunition, and testimonies from eyewitnesses. War crimes are difficult to prove. Prosecutors must first prove that war crimes were committed. This means, for example, that the victims of Bucha were actually defenseless citizens. This is indicated by the photos, and eyewitnesses confirm this. The second question investigators must answer is, who are the perpetrators? If they were actually Russian soldiers, then they are subject to the official command structure. In that case, their commanders can also be charged. The third question for the prosecutors is, did the military and political leaders, such as Putin, know about the soldiers' war crimes? Resolving this question will be the most difficult. International arrest warrant only with sufficient evidence. The International Criminal Court wants to prosecute those responsible militarily and politically. Even heads of state and government cannot invoke their immunity, but it is very difficult to prove their responsibility. Chief Prosecutor Khan can only apply for an international arrest warrant once the suspicion has been sufficiently substantiated and supported by evidence. However, it seems impossible that Russia would extradite the president to The Hague. A prerequisite for this would probably be a regime change in Moscow. But an arrest warrant should not matter to Putin, because every contracting state of the court would be obliged to arrest him upon entry and hand him over to the court in The Hague. His freedom of movement would then be extremely restricted. He would be even more isolated than now.